I wanted to share this outstanding gem quality, truly optic quality citrine crystal Paleo Story Stone face and mammoth effigy from Brazil, South America. Now this is the same gem quality, optic quality citrine as this piece, and they did come together. I bought them together, and they were found together in Brazil in an alluvium deposit dug up. And this is the baby mammoth facing off to the left with this little beak that we've seen over and over and over again. And I've already done a video posted to YouTube on that specimen right there. And it's a great, great artifact. It's a great mammoth and face effigy. But this one here is some of the finest workmanship I've seen on citrine crystal. And I believe it's probably Clovis. So what I wanted to share with you was we have an eye right here. That's all been flaked out of there, right there. Big strike to flake that out of the pointed nose, more powerful looking face with the open mouth down below. But I want you to see the band that they made for the hair above the head and all those etchings. That is all hand done, hand engraved. Has nothing to do with flaking. It's not any flaking ripples, or it's not part of this natural part of the stone. This was all made and engraved up here by our Paleo Indians. Now, I first discovered this engraving on flake stone when I discovered these Paleo Story Stone face and mammoth effigies back in October of 2020. The engraving hadn't been observed before then, but the engraving is very common on paleo artifacts that are story stone face and mammoth effigies. That's found routinely on rose quartz crystal, citrine crystal, obsidian. I have a lot of meteorites that are etched. Meteorites are fairly soft and easily etched. I have, like I say, obsidian, and a lot of volcanic glass effigies are beautifully etched. And it's all pattern etching, and all very intentional, and all grooved into the stone. When you look at it through a 10-power loop, it's just so obvious that it's just grooved, individually handmade grooves to make the hair above the face. Then we have another eye right here. Below this eye, they stepped it down again by knocking off another flake to make this eye of the older, droopier nose face looking off to the right. The young face, powerful, with the nose pointed over here, hair above the head, and then the old face with this eye stepped right below this one, and the droopy nose. Outstanding creativity and workmanship. Now, for those of us who know paleo flaking, we can see that this has been not only paleo flaked, but etched all the way around this thing. It's beautifully and masterfully carved and done. And then this has all been flaked here. Look at the etching and grooving involved with this. I mean, those grooving lines are truly heavy duty. They are just gouged and carved out of there big time. And this is all flaked around the perimeter. And then when we hold it this way, the mature mammoth, hair tuft above the head, the big trunk sweeping off to the right. Looks like the number 1, doesn't it? And then when you hold it this way, now that's the baby mammoth with its little trunk down below and massive hair tuft above the head facing off now to the left. You can see an inclusion there, and that's undoubtedly to image another eye on this side of the stone. This is the opposite side that's been heavily carved. And then we have that nose and mouth over here and the other here. So just an outstanding, this was made to stand upright. So there's our baby mammoth facing off to the left. And it's really patinated big time. In fact, the patination has seeped into the devices and has discolored the devices for thousands of years being in the ground. And then we have the mature mammoth now facing off to the left. But I just wanted to share with you how the Paleo Indians were able to work stone and with their flaking, beautiful flaking, and grinding. The edges here have all been ground, so they're not sharp. These have all been anciently ground like Clovis. So I believe this to be a Clovis artifact and made out of beautiful optic quality citrine. What faces on this? This face here with the nose and the hair above, outstanding. Oh my goodness. And then of course the mammoth imagery is excellent as well. So just wanted to share another citrine crystal, Paleo Story Stone face and mammoth effigy from Brazil, South America.